All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another DC Worlds Collide video. This is Mr. Squirrel. I hope you're having a wonderful day. As always, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for listening. And I want to today go over the Crisis Watch for this week. Crisis Watch this week is about, it's called Ice and Fire or Fire and Ice. That's what it's called, right? It's a collision of ice and fire. So I did an easier one because I'm trying to work on the thing where you get full stars on all stages of the guide, so that way I can keep progressing that thing. So I could have probably pushed the next level. I was a little bummed I actually didn't do that. But I want to talk a little bit about how do you get 3 stars in the final stage here, because this will be just kind of an overview video of how this mechanic kind of works. So if we look at this mechanic, so the battle mechanic here, so you will have, there's 2 mechanics going on in the team. There's either extreme coldness or tinder. Now, extreme coldness, each battle, and your units can get this, their units will have this. Each battle round, add 1 stack of extreme coldness to all enemies up to a max of 5 stacks. Each stack of extreme coldness increases damage dealt by basic attacks by 6%. They can go up to 30%, 5 stacks. After accumulating 5 stacks, the next basic attack will consume all these stacks of extreme coldness and freeze the enemy target for 1 round. Being afflicted with burn or having burn detonated removes 1 stack of extreme coldness. So you do not want to be running a burn team right now for this stage, for this. Tinder. Each battle round, allies with Tinder, allies receive Tinder. Allied characters with Tinder will receive the following bonuses. When dealing damage, add 2 stacks of burn. Freeze immunity. When healing or adding shields to allies, cleanses the freeze of the ally. The Tinder will be transmitted along the front and back row allied characters from left to right. So it's just rotating. Tinder is being rotated when healing cleanses the freeze of an ally. So what do you want to be doing in this team? So in this game mode, the first thing is you want a team that's basic attacking a lot. The basic attacking will then build up the extreme coldness, because if you look at the final stage here, characters with Tinder collectively decreases 20 stacks of the enemy's extreme coldness, right? So you want whoever's got the Tinder to essentially decrease. So they need to be attacking a lot, right? Allied units are not inflicted with freeze. You want to also end this relatively fast, or shielding a lot, healing a lot, so that your team can remove these debuffs when they have Tinder. So if we look here, so let's do this in the sense that I'm going to see if I can do this relatively fast. Now, if I'm not going to, so originally I've always done this, like I'm going to be the one that, I was playing it on auto because I wasn't paying attention last night. And granted, I am a little bit stronger than this fight. So I'm going to manually control this. We're going to play around with this a little bit. So now, Don's got the Tinder, right? So he is the one that's removing. So when he attacks, he removes. So we're going to do John's thing here. Now I'm actually going to be very careful with ulting with Hal. Okay. Now the reason I wanted this is because now he's counterattacking a lot. That counterattack, when I remember, basic attack. So I'm not using anything here because, okay, so Lex, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to see if, now we're going to take the shield because he's got the counter or the Tinder. And I'm trying, so now notice I'm not removing. I'm waiting for Hal right now. Okay. Okay. We got this. Let's see. I'm not, you notice how, now wait. Now we're going to use her because she's got Tinder. And now she's going to hit everybody. Okay, we just removed it. Okay, now he's got it. Okay, now I'm going to use his ult. And we're done. Let's see if that was enough to remove the 20 stacks. It might not have been. Great. So, as you notice right there, it's just about managing the Tinder. So when you get the Tinder, that's when you want that character to be doing like their ults. You don't want to just be burning them all randomly. You want to make sure that you're burning them in the proper order. Give me one quick second. So the point you really want to make here is that this is about timing your shields, your heals. When they have the Tinder, remember it's going around. So as we saw, it was clockwise. Started with John, then went to Lex, then went to um, Kid Flash, what's her name? Jess, and then Hal, right? So it's going clockwise. And so you just want to time everything appropriately there. And then when you have the Tinder buff, if you've got that, then you do your ults. That way you're triggering a lot of damage. And you're removing those ice stacks because you got to remove, if we look at this, collectively 20 stacks with through the Tinder buff, right? And then you want to make sure at the same time you want to be moving quickly so you're not getting freeze more than one time on any of your teammates. So you want to be careful that you're not taking too long and not healing up appropriately and at the right times, because otherwise, and I think right now in my classification, I am number 3 right now. Great. Which I'm going to just live with that. Because at rank 3, I get, what is it? Let's go look at the rewards real quick. Because again, one of the things that also I want to kind of talk about this is that, like, should you go for like stages that are a little bit more difficult, right? And push, which I think, yeah, you can do that. But then there's also, like, so if we go back here, you get more as you progress through these stages, right? They do get a lot harder. Like the next stage after this is like, I think 1,000, 1 million power level is recommended. But the thing about that is then you're going to have other players that are going to be getting higher scores than you. Those other higher scores will ultimately make it really difficult for you to, like, if you're not getting high scores, then the thing is you don't run the risk of placing in the top 10. And the top 10, these Ineron alloy is this is a very valuable resource. You need these for badge once you get into the tier 3 badge, tier 4, 3 and 4 badges, and they are very hard to come by. And your badge, the badges on your characters will legitimately make or break your characters, especially your damage dealers and tanks. Supports, not as much, because supports, again, they're more there. I mean, unless we're talking about supports that are doing a lot of damage, the one that I would say is not that you do need to really rank up is going to be Ocean Master, because he's doing so much on your team. But like, your tanks are getting survivability. Their ultimates are changing in ways that are like really impacting them. Like Lex shield becomes monstrous with giving, defense and crit defense. It's also getting stronger as he does this. So like, you really want to rank these up. So anytime, anywhere you can get this stuff, yes, you do want to progress these, but I actually opted to go for the stage that matched my level, so that way I could progress into and hopefully get top like 1 to 2 to 3, so that way moving forward I can, at least if I can place in the top 10, at least I can get more of these Ineron alloys, because I really need those. Next week, my goal, I'm going to actually try to play, I'm going to go into the next stage up, because then I'll be closer to that level. But it's kind of a hitter. It's kind of, do you think you can push? Like, as I was like, you know what? I know this one's really, I have a shield team. I can push this. But I'm also trying to find as many ways to get these as I possibly can, because again, just by playing it, I still wouldn't get these in the clear rewards preview. So like, I wouldn't get these by just clearing the stages. You get the Inerons from actual, like the tier 3 ones from doing, from ranking during the week, and these reset every week. But you really kind of have to sit there and say to yourself, okay, can I, if I can push, I know my team can push in the top 10, then you really should try to go for the top 10, even if it's not, you're not pushing the next level. You're right where it's like you're right at your level, because then you really do need to, I would say, rank. These things are very rare resources. This is kind of like, does this amount counterbalance the other ones that you're getting? For me, I'm also, remember, you do need, part of those missions is also in the guides. You do need in the guides, where is it? I think it is Crisis. This is it. So, nope, is that not it? Is it this one? 15. No, that's not it. Give me a minute. I want to just kind of show you guys. This is it. So obtain all 30 signals in the current phase of Crisis Watch 3 times. So mind you, to do this mission, you've got to do this 3 times. And if you want to progress, and remember, hidden behind these, so like if we look at this, like hidden behind this one is some, like they're good resources. You want to progress this because these are so, this intranite is very rare. It's hard to get this resource. So I'm trying to progress this as much as possible so I can keep getting these resources and build my characters up. The 2 characters again I'm working on are going to be Hal and Lex. Just take note for your legendaries. They go up to tier 4 and they get some massive bonuses. Now, granted, their ability bonuses, their increase in their skills stops at tier 3, but their stat bonuses in tier 4 are monstrous. So this is why in the long run, that tier 4, let me just show you really quickly, and why I'm trying to explain all my rationale behind this crisis event, why I went with the decision I went with, and to show you kind of how to do it, but at the same time, why I made that decision. So if I go to his badge, if you go here, so this is at tier 3 is the last time his ult will change. The last time he's going to get that bonus. But at tier 4, at the last bonus of tier 4, look what happens. His attack bonus will go up to 60%, damage amp 23.7. He gets a 15% damage boost in tier 4. Whoa. Right? Now, right here, so just so you know where he's at, these bonuses go all the way to 60%. So from tier 3 to tier 4. Now, I'm going to say this. I would personally make sure you get your tank and a DPS, one of your tanks and one of your DPS at tier 3. So for me, for instance, I'm working on Hal and Lex. Both of them are going for tier 30 badge. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get, well, in the meantime, once I get Jess, I'm going to try to work on Jess at the same time. So you really have to plan out your badges, but that's neither here nor there. We'll talk about that later. But for the crisis event, this is why I decided to go with the crisis event that was closer to my level versus the crisis event that was way above my level, because I did want to place in the top 3, I think. And I was like, I could place in the top 3. And so, because I knew the team I had, I knew it could operate well, and I wanted to try. Actually, I want to see if I can actually get higher. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to see if I can place. So the way I want to do this is, we're going to go here. Okay. Let's try this again. We're going to, okay, good. That's not up. Okay. We'll go here. We'll get this. Okay. Okay. Now, I maybe shouldn't have done that. You know what? Hold on. I shouldn't have done that. Let's restart this. Because what I'm going to do here is I want to get Lex to pop his ult once he gets the... because I don't need... so we're going to wait real quick. Okay. Okay. We're getting there. There's that. There's that. He's removing. Okay. Now. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, now. I'm going to do this. Okay. Great. All right. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. It went over there. Oh, I missed it. Okay, let's go here. Let's try this again. I know, because I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, because that's how you're getting the time component, right? Okay. Okay, so it goes front row, left to right. All right. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, Jordan. Not Jordan. John, come on. Oh, come on, John. You're counterattacking, dude. Okay, he's got this. So now we're going to pop the shield. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have put Jess next. Okay, now let's see this. Hold on, I want to restart something. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Because I'm gonna now what John's gonna do here, because I want him to counterattack. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh, dang, he just okay, that was not actually good. I didn't want him killing him right away. A little too fast. Because I need to remove those stacks as fast as possible. If he's dead, that's one less stack to get rid of. Okay. Got rid of 2 so far. Okay. Oh, dear God. Let's see if I can actually do this. Okay. Shield. There we go. Okay. Why did I move Jess there? No, I remember why. I remember why. I remember why. Okay, we're going to go here. Okay. Okay. I think this might be enough. Was that enough? And did that speed it up? Actions taken to clear. It's actions taken to clear. That's the issue right now. Okay. Now hold up. Let's go here. I have a crazy idea. What if we do this? What if I can do this in like 2 turns? Okay. Okay, we're going to give the shield to everyone because he's got that. Okay. We're going to do this. Okay. This might actually work. Did I remove enough, though, is the question. There we go. All right, close enough. So as you saw, you're balancing out speed with, you know what, because I already completed the missions, that's why. So the point here is I needed to clear that out as fast as possible. Where does that put me now? If we look at my rankings, let's go to leaderboards. I wonder, now hold on, I have one last idea. What if, let's do this. Can I do enough if I just essentially kill them in one go? Good. Okay, I think this might actually... Okay, I think that might have done it. Okay, are we tied? Let's look at this. Okay, I wonder... Hold on, let's try this one more time. I think I can pull this off. I think I can do this. Let's try one more time. Okay. So I need to get the... What's critical here is that Cal has to get the removal. He has to get the cleanse on his. He has to do his enhanced. Nope. Okay. Got it. So we can get rid of the weekend. I need him to get rid of that weekend on him. All right, come on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Okay, this might, hopefully. Oh, nowhere near enough. Oh, boy. Okay, let's try it again. I mean, I'm at least in second place. I was hoping to push for first. Okay, this might work. He just needs to crit a lot. Okay, I don't think that worked. Oh, well. Yeah, so okay. So I am currently sitting at 989. 9,989. So that's fine. I can live with that. It's interesting if we would that mean that he gets okay, whatever. Moral of the story is now I'm in contention for getting 8. Well, 2, 3 doesn't matter. We're still getting these exact same rewards. So I can still get 8, which is great because I actually need that. That's the amount I need right now. So again, that's how you would get through this. I hope this helps, but you just need to be able to do it really fast. And I would recommend that you do it at your level versus trying to go way above it, because then you're never going to place high. And then you're not getting these really valuable resources, yada, yada, yada. That'll probably change in the coming months when we start getting into the last rank, the highest rank of it. And then it's going to be a power thing. Okay. I hope this helps. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. And remember, failing is just your first attempt at learning.